The Nigerian Students' Loan was signed and approved as an act on Monday, 12th June 2023 by the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In this video, I'll tell you all you need to know about the student loan and how you can receive or access the loan. Hello guys, welcome back home. If this is your first time of watching my videos, I am Raphael and currently a pharmacy student at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Student loans are financial resources provided to students to help them to pay for their education. They are designed to assist students in covering the cost of tuition fees, books, housing, and other educational expenses with the plan that the students will pay upon graduation. The difference between student loan in Nigeria and other student loans in other developed countries is that our student loan only covers tuition fees or school fees, but not other fees like for buying books, housing, and other educational expenses. Another important difference that you need to know about the Nigerian student loan is that it doesn't have any interest attached to it, unlike other countries that have fixed or some interest rates attached to it. That means any money you borrow, that is the money you will pay. If you borrow 100k, you will pay 100k. You're not gonna pay more than that. The loan is provided by the Central Bank of Nigeria, and the source of the money is 1% of all the profit that the federal government gains from oil and other mineral resources. Also 1% of taxes in Nigeria, levies and duties from the FIRS, Nigerian Immigration Service, and also the Nigeria Custom Service. Money from education bonds, donation from people, gifts, grants, and etc. I am so happy about this opportunity because now finally the poor can now attend universities or higher institutions. So no more excuses for why they did not go to school. Education is not only for the rich. Please, if you know anyone that is poor or someone in your class that the parents doesn't have the capability of sponsoring them to a higher institution, please make sure that you share this video to them. An important point you need to note is that the Nigerian student loan is not really for every Nigerian student, even if you are coming from a poor background. So make sure that you watch to the end of the video to find out what can disqualify you from this loan and also what can make you to be eligible to apply for this loan. One of the things that you need to know that can disqualify you from receiving this loan is if you are a defaulter in any previous loan you've received from any organization. That means maybe if you did not meet up to the deadline that the loan from other organization, maybe organization you borrowed from, you not meet up to their deadline, you might not be qualified for this loan. That means you are automatically a defaulter. That is why I always advise students to stay away from loan apps. Stay away from loan apps because once you are a defaulter, it might affect your chances of getting access to this loan. So before you collect any loan from any bank app, make sure that you check and read their terms and conditions very well so that you don't fall into trap. Even if you're not a defaulter, also make sure that your parents are not defaulters, because if they are, this could jeopardize your chances of receiving the student's loan. The aim of this is to make sure that you guys or your family or that you are credit worthy. That means that you can pay their money in the future. Also, you won't be eligible to receive the student's loan if you are convicted of examination malpractice in the institution that you are currently studying. So be very careful so that you are not a victim of this. Again, if you have been found guilty by the court of law of any felony or anything that has to do with maybe fraud, Yahoo stuffs, you won't be eligible for it. That means if you have been found guilty of fraud, you're not going to be eligible. Finally, if you have been convicted of any drug related offenses like something maybe like drug trafficking or illegal possession of cocaine or this hard drug, you have been found and you have been convicted by the court, that's automatic rejection because you won't be able to receive the loan. Before they are able to even give you the loan, they will check your records very well. But to be able to receive the Nigerian students loan, there are 3 criteria you must meet. Number one of them, which is the most important, is that you must have to be admitted into an institution, whether it's a university or a polytechnic or college of education or any of other vocational school like the School of Nursing, and the rest, provided that it is approved by the federal government or the state government. Helping students to gain admission into institution is the main aim of this channel. In fact, I have organized a whole course in this playlist to help you pass your JAMB exams or your school entrance exam, so that you can be able to qualify for this first criteria. So you can go and check it out after this video, so that you are able to gain admission and you'll be eligible for the loan. So it will also be in your best interest to click on the subscribe button, like the video, and also turn on your notification icon so that you are notified whenever I release videos or admission tips. The second criterion that is required before you are given the loan is that your family's net earning or their annual income has to be less than 500,000 naira a year. Finally, you need at least 2 guarantors, that is people that will stand in for you, maybe if you're not able to pay up the loans later. The guarantors are not just anyhow people that you can pick and tell them to come and stand in for you. They must meet this criteria before they can become your guarantor. Number 1 is that the person must have been working as a civil servant for 12 years in Nigeria, or a lawyer that is at least 10 years in the post call experience, or a judicial officer, or even a justice of peace in the country. And now that you have known the eligibility criteria, join me in this video to know how you can start applying now and the documents you need to start applying for the student's loan. Click on the video now.